Ever felt like your life's falling apart? Like you're not good enough yet? Here is a short story to make you feel better now than that of your past. Once in a small village, there was a young woman named Leah who loved watching the village potter work. Every day, she'd see him take lumps of clay, shape them on his wheel, and patiently mold them into beautiful pots. One day, Leah asked him, "Why do you keep reshaping the clay again and again? Don't you ever get tired?" The potter smiled and said, "Each piece has its own purpose. Sometimes it cracks, sometimes it resists, but I never give up. I know what it's meant to become." Those words stayed in Leah's heart. Years later, she faced many struggles: failure in her studies, rejection from friends, and loss in her family. She often felt like that broken clay. But one day, while reading her Bible, she came across Philippians 1 verse 6. Tears filled her eyes as she remembered the potter's words. She realized that God was the master potter, and she was the clay. Though she was still unfinished, God hadn't given up on her. He was shaping her life with patience, purpose, and love. From that day on, Leah stopped worrying about being perfect. She began trusting God's process, believing that the one who started his good work in her would finish it beautifully in his time. Moral: God never leaves his work half done. Even when you can't see the progress, he's still molding you into something beautiful for his glory. Similarly, Philippians verse 1:6 states that I'm convinced that God, who began this good work in you, will carry it through to completion on the day of Christ Jesus. You're still in his hands. Trust the process.